This is Absolute Action MMA 43, and this is an amateur fight. It is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, in the red corner, he stands 5'10", weighing 185 pounds. Fighting out of Smiths Grove, Kentucky, he represents MMA Catch Wrestling Academy and Gym, Ryan Roark. And in the blue corner, he stands 6'1", weighing 185 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, he represents Reed Academy of Martial Arts, Tim the Icon Curtis.
Tim the Icon Curtis. These are some big boys here.
Indeed they are.
I believe I mistitled them as heavyweights. I don't think they are. They're actually in, well, 185, yeah, middleweights. Forgive me.
You are unforgivable.
I know, man, I tell you.
Unforgivable.
Here we go, round one.
You get a touch of the gloves and Roark comes out fast, but he eats a big body kick.
Roark in the green shorts. Tim Curtis in the black and gray Venom shorts. Short kick doesn't land. Nice jab.
Roark's stance is a little unusual, and he gets worked back up against the cage.
Pushing back against, grinding away, jockeying for position. Tim Curtis cranking away, gets the takedown. Nicely done by Tim Curtis.
Lands the takedown on the catch wrestler, ends up in half guard.
Gonna come down with a hammer fist, change it to a right hand, slipped inside behind the ear.
He locks up the head, and he's in his own corner. It's a good place, and Roark quickly threatened,
Roark,
or briefly threatened.
Tried to push an elevator to get up and almost had it. Short shots on the inside from both.
Curtis's corner is asking him to push Roark's head against the cage, and he, like I said, he is in prime position in his own corner.
Yeah, the best spot in the cage to be.
Absolutely.
Keeps him in guard, rides nice and high. Doesn't want to let him get too much distance here, though. Steps up and pays the price. It's exactly what we talked about, keeping him tight. He's got to lock his hands around and keep him in control and try to ride this thing out, hope for a referee stand-up at this point. But boy, Curtis just unloading.
These are some big punches, big punches.
Roark doing a decent job of blocking some of those, but a couple of them getting through, and they are hard shots.
I don't know if Curtis has tried, but he hasn't been able to make it past guard or half guard. He's been content to strike inside of Roark's guard, and he's finding a lot of success there.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're seeing Roark try to slide out the side. Oh, he's taking big shots on the inside. Big
going to be
hands. And our referee looking closely. Oh, no, and another big shot. Our referee looking very closely. And at this point, Roark survives the onslaught of Tim Curtis so far.
I was very surprised to see that go on.
And already a knot forming on the forehead of Ryan Roark.
Roark warned about grabbing the cage and eats a big hammer fist from Curtis.
Nice kip up, couldn't quite get outside.
But Roark does have the leg.
I was going to say, goes north-south almost. He's going to try and pull it through,
Roark
and he does.
Pull and turn towards Curtis's head, but Curtis is already up against the cage, and he's
going to get him in the double. He could pick him up for a big slam here if he can, and he does.
Oh, he does.
And almost.
Wow.
And still ended up. Oh no, big hard shot.
That's it. He's out.
This fight
is out.
over. Ryan Roark knocked out cold in the first round. Unfortunately for Ryan, what he did to get out of it was the right thing, but he left himself open, paid the price with a hard shot from the icon, Tim Curtis, who has made a statement here in AAMMA that he is here to win big fights.
Tim Curtis jumped right on that. As soon as your back hits the ground, you want to scramble. That's what he did, and he capitalized and ended up knocking out Roark. That was incredible.
Well, you know, and great wherewithal from Curtis to realize that the opening was going to be there on that slam, and this crowd letting him hear it. Or I should say from Curtis. I hope I said from Curtis. Ryan Roark looks to be okay. A little wobbly on his feet, as to be expected. That was a hard right hand.
Oh, yeah.
And really one shot's what put him away, and he really needs to get a stool out here.
Yeah, Roark resting up against the cage. He's in rough shape right now, unfortunately.
Well,
Doctor's checking him out.
And here's the thing. I mean, he's got nothing to be ashamed of, because anybody taking that hard of a shot could be knocked out. I mean, it was a huge right hand, perfectly timed, whether by design or by accident, just right on the money.
And he'd been eating those for the duration of the round, too.
Well, it's the one you don't see coming, you know? They always say that. Of course, he could have had his mouth open, jaw loose. That's all it takes, right on the button, and it's good night.
All right, fight fans, 2 minutes and 45 seconds into round number 1. The winner of this fight by knockout, Tim the Icon Curtis.
Well, Tim Curtis on top of the world right now. Let's send it down cage side and find out his thoughts on how it feels, and if his right hand is sore. That was a heck of a shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Tim Curtis, and he's got a big smile on his face. Very impressive knockout, man, but it seemed like he was trying to take you down. He was double-legging you. You got the mount, came down with some bombs. Give me your thoughts on it.
Honestly, man, I didn't come here to lose. I came in, and my goal was to do what I've been training in my camps, and I feel that's what I came here and did, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Y'all can get a little bit louder than that, right? Yeah! First, I want to say thank you to Ryan Roark and his family for coming out. I can't really say much more than that. We in a sport of brutality, that's what we do, but thanks first and foremost to him, my coaches, my family, and thank God. Absolute Action 2, my bad. Absolute Action 2.
I always enjoy seeing Reed Academy fighters on the card. When can we see you back again?
I'm going to talk to my coaches, and then I'll let them stay in contact with you. Until then, I'll be training. Thank you.
Congratulations, very impressive victory. Give it up, guys.